Alice is trying to bring the cave down on our heads, Zephyr screams. I could stop her, but Valka abruptly grows quiet and scans the people running for their lives. Just keep them all together, Nichols. Here, Valka Zephyr, the young mender says, helping an older woman to her feet nearby. Zephyr grabs Nichols and whispers to him. The young mender's eyes go wide, but he nods solemnly. He turns to you and says, I'm sorry if I was a nuisance. A large rock falls nearby, and he stumbles away, back towards Alice. Nichols begins tracing a pattern in the air. You yell for everyone to keep moving, tossing those who stop to turn around. When you look back, Zephyr is standing behind Nichols, tracing an alternate pattern. The young man glows for only a moment, hair flapping as if a giant gust of wind is blowing past him. He crumbles. Alice grows quiet in the distance. You watch the form of the sunder shake and struggle to maintain its form. Then it fades, like snow blowing over a hilltop. A few more rocks stumble down, and you grab the sagging Valka before she is crushed. Once you have met up with everyone else, you tally the numbers. The losses are not as bad as they could have been. I doubt that ended her, Zephyr says, and there are many passages here which Alice knows all too well. She's been tracking us. We need to leave these caves immediately. You pause and say, what you did with that mender boy. She turns her head. We can discuss Nichols' sacrifice another time. We must move. You give the command and no one hesitates to obey. Yeah, so with Ollie, you need to do a little bit of armor break, and just, he can't be hit. Keep his strength as high as possible. So right now, he's rocking the +2 to strength here. So I'm gonna give him even more crit on his next level up, but I think someone else had priority, and that was getting these strength talents. But he's still a kill away. So, what do I want his second ability to be? I don't like run through because it puts you kind of in the middle of the enemy. Bloody Flail is good. I did lose the character that had Stonewall, so that might be a good one, but if he's tanking, he can't do his damage. I think we just go Bloody Flail. Either give him 20% crit, or we up a bit of his break. Yeah, Stonewall would be good. My thought on not taking Stonewall is I'm gonna have Dine just block them so they run into him and don't get the free attack. Because if a guy with 20 strength walks into Ollie, he's still gonna take a shit ton of damage. So we'll give it a shot. I'm a big fan of Stonewall on Eggle. I think he's one of my favorite characters. Sorrow and uncertainty swirl across the Valka's face until she finally stands still. What, you ask? Things have never changed down here. Or things have changed down here, she says. Rocks have shifted, rifts have opened. I doubt Eyeless did all this, but regardless, I'm not entirely sure which path to take. Just get us to the surface. The Valka pauses. But I won't know where we will appear, she says. We could wind up in Strand. You level her with a look and say, it's better than being lost down here. Bulwark, all around us, Folka shouts. You peer into the darkness and see something approaching, which resembles a dredge, a morbidly warped dredge. A woman runs to grab her child. The thing cleaves both of them with a strange weapon. The bodies blacken and twist upon the ground. Don't fall to these spawn beasts, shout, charging into the enemy. I actually never played any of the factions, but raid masters in general are super useful if you just pile them all together and you get all that extra armor. So I guess we keep going with this. Okay, we're gonna get fancy with Ollie here. These guys have huge movement, holy shit. Okay. So this guy can exert himself 3 times and get all the way to hit my dog. What do we got? Strength and a bunch of armor. Strength damage is transferred to victim for 1. Okay, so we blocked this one. This guy doesn't have the most armor break in the world, but... Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. now that he has the buffed attack. One, two, crit, deflect. So I didn't really catch what happened there. I think he hit her for 6 and gained 6 back. And it bypassed her armor stat too, so that's interesting. Wow, what am I doing? I totally forgot about that. Jeez, that was bad. Rookie mistake. Goes. Gonna put him here. He has a better chance of blocking or interrupting both of. If he goes for Ollie going this way, it sucks, but that guy's gonna chase me down either way. Malvark's gonna take an injury here, unless he just runs away. Happy going to win. Don't think this is gonna work out so well for me right now. Hard. comes down to Ollie here. Damn it. Okay, so how do I get around this here? This guy's at 23. If he gets near me, I'm screwed. This is 14 armor. I can take this guy down, but he's just gonna walk up and one-shot him. And I'm gonna have to try to kite him. I don't think it's gonna work, but let's find out. Okay. An armor break for 5. He doesn't have any will, so I can't spend will here. I'll have to do it for 3. Forgot about that soul bound. Damn. And that is it. We're going down again. This section of the run is so tough. A deep hum fills the air, and the creatures shake violently, killing clansmen around them before lumbering away into the dark. Zephyr is scanning the surroundings, fear and curiosity apparent on her face. Look, she points to the edge of a torch's light. To the side of the path is a wounded, drenched stone singer. You draw your axes, but Zephyr begins to hum. The stone singer responds. Those creatures were like nothing I've ever seen before. They look like some kind of dredge to me. So does this one. This one is a mender of sorts. You know one of these slags? I know quite a few. Volka gasps and you find yourself growling, but Zephyr ignores the response. She makes a dull noise, almost a hum. The stone singer responds in kind. He says greetings, and that he dreamed of you. All of the clansmen and fighters back away and whisper. She's talking to it. She's fond talking to it. Ask it what those things were. The Valka again makes unfamiliar sounds, like a skald trying to find the right tune, and the stone singer responds. He says they are a nightmare, and something about mercy, and he thanks you. Their language is difficult for me, but I can learn more from him once he is healed. And where do you plan to heal him? In a cart on our way to Manahar. Volka turns and stares at you. I want to hear more. Let's get him in the cart. This is a mistake. This isn't like you. We kill those things, not invite them into camp. The shield maiden walks off instead of saying anything else. Zephyr looks at you. She'll get over it. Zephyr thanks you again as the stone singer is lifted into a cart. He hums something you cannot understand. The Valka stops to weave patterns with her spear. Moments later, she looks even more confused. I cannot determine which path we take now. Volka gets in her face. I'm usually the nice one, Valka. But with those things down here, I'm past nice. You let us down here, get us out. A low rumble comes from the cart. The stone singer is saying something. His stone song has shown him the way. It will soon be in our world again. A strange phrase, but there is nothing to do but follow her lead again. Okay. We need to rest a while. Alright, what do we do now? Let's see here. Because we can't have Bulwark injured if we plan on winning any of these next fights. We can rest for 2 more days. Actually, let's leave. Let's just see what happens. The smell of fresh air alerts the entire caravan to the cave exit. You went too far in bringing that thing with us, Bulwark, a raven shouts. We'll kill Dread for when we see them, not nurse them back to health. We're done with your bloody company. A good number of fighters and even clansmen from Bindal run for the exit without looking back. Focus says nothing, but her silence says everything. Everyone continues moving forward, the fear of the warped, twisted creatures fresh on their mind. You notice something strange about the light coming from the exit. It's not pure daylight. Keep going, Levalka shouts to everyone, then looks at you. Who knows what to expect north of Wormscale Mountain now? It looks like everyone's almost ready to move out, Hacker says, walking your way. We're about as patched up as we can expect to be out here. If you have any other business to handle before we leave, now is the time. He tosses aside a whittled stick, and I doubt we'll get out of here without talking to that old man again. I think his name's Josor. Seems he's the temporary leader since the governor was killed. So, I think we call it quits for our game today. So that is where we will call it. So, have a good one, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll probably switch over to some Rainbow Six or something shortly.